Them guys don't understand. They do that on the club level fight. Opponents, they say, y'all don't want to get knocked out by this guy, so I'm going to come in heavy. They're going to need the fight because they got to take the fight because they kind of get the numbers. That's what they do on the lower end. But now, they flipping the strip and doing it on the high end. You know what I'm saying? So that practice, you will start seeing that a lot now. But how we doing it now?
Tank does that, to get an eyebrow out of people. Like, you know how the Rock, when he put the eyebrow up, and he did get it. That's just...
Gervonta Davis is currently facing increasing concern, particularly after remarks from his longtime trainer Calvin Ford. The coach, who helped build much of his early career, raised questions about whether he is fully prepared for a rematch against Lamont Roach Jr.
Going on between Calvin Ford and Gervonta Davis. Now, we all seen that knockdown in the 9th round, but what you probably didn't see is what happened after that in between rounds. Check this out.
You gotta calm down and listen to me.
Coach Barry Hunter trained Tank for this fight with Lamont Roach, not Calvin Ford. A lot of people were saying that this performance has something to do with that. So, is something really going on between Calvin Ford and Tank Davis? Check out what Tank had to say.
No, I wasn't really paying attention to the crowd. You know what I mean? I was more so... It's something we gotta work on in the corner, for sure.
After Gervonta Davis continued his career without Calvin Ford in his corner, questions quickly started to surface about the outcome of his next big test. His clash with Lamont Roach Jr. finished as a disputed draw, and a large section of fans felt Roach had done enough to get the victory.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking your dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this time? Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day. And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second foremost, I came from that club. You understand? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.
Many believe the separation was influenced by Davis's conduct outside the ring. While he has faced legal problems and public controversies in the past, sources claim the more immediate turning point was his recent mentality and how he has been approaching boxing.
Yes. What I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that?
Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
Just talking to her though. With the information that she didn't catch and tell you,
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says
all
as
I'm
fact?
saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
What I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address. She's saying you hit her. She does have a mark on her lip, and it's on her. Did she hit you? Turn around. What's his first name? Gervonta.
There are also reports circulating that Gervonta Davis has been openly discussing the idea of walking away from boxing entirely. Some claims say he has referred to retirement, called the sport boring, and even shown signs that his motivation to continue fighting may be fading.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. If you see my page, you
better tighten up.
From Calvin Ford's point of view, the situation becomes more understandable when you consider how much time and effort he has put into Gervonta Davis over the years. He didn't just coach him briefly. He helped develop him step by step into a world-class fighter and a champion-level athlete.
Gervonta Tank Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weigh 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something, man, about the little weed video or whatever. Number one, we don't know what was in the joint. Could be weed, could be tobacco, could be something else. Number two, you don't know when the video was taken, so that could have been months ago. And number three, whatever it was, That shit probably got out of his system in 2.2 seconds because that man didn't hit shit. He puffed on that shit and started breathing out immediately, bro. A real weed smoke. That's why the smoke was so white, bro. When you actually hit that shit and breathe it in and get it in your lungs to actually get high, the smoke don't come out that white, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think this shit funny.
Still, that explanation hasn't fully convinced many fans or insiders. Ford has been tied to Davis for a large part of his life, guiding him from his early days as a prospect all the way to becoming a world champion level fighter. Because of that long and close history, some find it difficult to believe he would distance himself without a more significant reason behind the decision.
In this corner this time, I think he will have Kenny, but he's not going to have Calvin. I think that's probably going to be like an advantage for you since he's going to have somebody new in this corner, if I'm not mistaken.
More than likely. I think that's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Be with your trainer, your lifetime, your career trainer, and to to not have him as your head trainer in the corner.
There appears to be more happening beneath the surface than what has been officially acknowledged. In recent comments about Gervonta Davis and the upcoming rematch, Calvin Ford has come across as noticeably less confident in Davis's current level of readiness.
When people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Everybody at a clue, we like, I mean, win.
Same question for you. You're a proud father.
From that angle, a number of analysts are beginning to wonder whether a rematch with Lamont Roach Jr. is truly the right step at this point in Gervonta Davis's career.
His power after being in there for 12.
He got decent power. He got decent power for sure. I ain't gonna say it's exaggerated. I told you I got a chin. I ain't going like that. It's just not gonna happen. But like I said, I see why he knocked people out, and I think he felt my power too. Like, I think that's what negated a lot of his shots. And once I took his best shot, I was like, oh yeah, it's time to roll. Like I said, I knew I had a chin. I mean, I spar guys that were like junior middleweights, like current champions that was at that weight. So I know I can take a punch. He's twitchy in there. Like, I do see why he knocked people out. I mean, like, being up close and personal, obviously I seen it on the TV like that, but I understand why he knocked people out. I'm not going to tell y'all because
If Gervonta Davis is unable to depend on his usual one-punch knockout timing against Lamont Roach Jr., then the matchup shifts into a completely different type of challenge.
That's how I train. I feel like one of my strong points is exchanging in the pocket. I have a very good eye, very good defense. I'm able to counter and return shots, and I think that's what I did very well. And honestly, I landed some of the big...
In his own assessment of the bout, Gervonta Davis's former trainer, Calvin Ford, didn't attempt to dilute his criticism or redirect blame. Instead, he delivered a blunt evaluation, implying that Davis forgot how to box at certain stages of the fight.
I could have stopped him. It's me. Definitely my fault. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me too. That was on me for sure. Cause I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up, and I could have definitely did more. Just a lot going on. But again, it was myself, you know. But you gotta go to the gym and, get back to the drawing board and, train a little.
And the ninth round is also impossible to ignore. That was the stretch of the fight that has been most heavily analyzed since. It became the moment where Lamont Roach Jr. appeared to be building momentum and potentially edging closer to sealing the win.
But Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach he took a knee. He took a knee. What was he doing? Took a knee, he's got to count.
Gervonta Davis ended up dropping to one knee during that sequence, and there was no real dispute about what physically happened in the ring. However, the referee chose not to rule it as an official knockdown, and the fight continued without any immediate change in scoring.
Commission gets this right. It was a bummer not being declared the winner on a technicality that could be righted. That wrong could be righted, obviously, in different ways and different.
If that situation were to unfold, a rematch would go beyond the idea of simple payback. Instead, it would represent a chance for Gervonta Davis to reclaim something he may feel was unjustly taken away from him.
My first contract is signed for an immediate rematch in the case of a draw or if I win. So I'm already contractually signed to a rematch. It's on him. I hope we can get it done because I want to show the world again
that combination of confidence and awareness could make Roach a particularly dangerous opponent going into a rematch, especially if the fight doesn't start going Davis's way from the opening rounds.
Hey man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that, and I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won, and I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
So if a rematch happens, Lamont Roach Jr. would no longer be viewed as a typical underdog. Instead, he would go into the ring with the confidence of a fighter who already feels he has proven he can compete with and potentially outwork Gervonta Davis.
You've now shown the world the formula to how to beat Tank Davis.
Maybe not. I mean, I'm me. You know, I don't think a lot of guys possess the same skills that I have. If they go in there and try to fight like me, they might not.
That type of mentality can be dangerous for any opponent, especially in a scenario where questions are already being raised about the confidence and mental edge of Gervonta Davis.
I don't want boxing more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two girls, two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
It becomes even more complicated for Gervonta Davis at this point because he is no longer surrounded by the same trusted structure that once helped guide him to the peak of his career. When pressure starts to rise inside the ring, the question naturally follows. Who is actually there in his corner to calm things down and make the right adjustments? Who takes control when the fight stops going smoothly?
That's how you get the head. I need this 10, 11, and 12 on the unofficial. He's down. Okay. He say unofficial. On the unofficial. I gotta be honest with you. That's what you want. You want from me. Hey, that's what you want from me. You don't want nobody lying to you. I'm 100 with you.
He said on the unofficial, not the real card here. Keep picking your shots. You took that round off here.
That's my job. I'm 100 with you.
Well, that was.
If Lamont Roach Jr. shows up with a similar level of performance as before, Gervonta Davis would need strong backing and clear in-fight guidance to handle the pressure and adjustments required. But this situation is no longer being discussed as just a single rematch. It's increasingly being framed as a possible turning point in his career trajectory.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of competition.
Yes,
He's doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good.
What makes the situation even more unsettling is that this shift could happen even before any rematch is officially set. If the commission ultimately overturns the result and awards the win to Lamont Roach Jr., then Gervonta Davis would no longer go into a second fight as the defending fighter.
The New York State Athletic Commission makes a statement yesterday that they're going to be reviewing Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach 9th round, knockdown, not a knockdown, whatever, to see what the final ruling on their part is going to be. New York State Athletic Commission has been busy. The Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia shit, now Tank Davis, Lamont Roach. We'll see what they decide in this situation. I think ultimately with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, they made the correct decision, overturning Ryan Garcia's victory. We'll see what they decide here with Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. Me, myself, personally, I think that it's a very tricky situation. And it deserves a full video, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get all my thoughts out in this video. But I do want to ask everyone watching this video, what do you think? Do you think they should overturn the decision and award Lamont Roach the victory? Do you think because of all the controversy, they should throw the draw out and declare the no contest? Do you think they should do nothing? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll give mine in another video, but New York State Athletic Commission reviewing the Tank Davis, Lamont Roach 9th round controversy. Let me know your thoughts. See you soon.
The situation has only intensified scrutiny around Gervonta Davis, with some of his rivals using the moment to publicly question his standing. Among them, Shakur Stevenson reacted quickly, claiming that Davis has been exposed and suggesting that he may not have been at the elite level many fans previously assumed.
The draw? Nah. Who you got won? Who you got won? Lamont. You got Lamont won? By how many rounds? I don't know. You still want the Tank Davis fight? What? You still want the Tank Davis fight? What would Ron?
Shakur Stevenson has been pushing for a showdown with Gervonta Davis for quite some time, and he's now using the current situation to reinforce his argument that Davis has been avoiding that fight.
We spoke out on IG Live, and I don't know where you were, but you were talking about Tank. And, you know, he just beat Ryan Garcia, and you said that you would expose Tank.
Damn, I was on IG Live with that?
I think it was IG Live or Fight Hype video, one of them. Oh, okay.
I feel as though with anybody, I feel like I'm a bad motherfucker. Like, I feel like I'm the best fighter in the sport of boxing. So I think these dudes is great fighters, but I just feel like when it come down to me, I don't like nobody can beat me. They all can.
Then there's Ryan Garcia, who despite having experienced a knockout loss of his own, has remained active online, where he continues to target Gervonta Davis with criticism.
Knockdown, you know, without a doubt. You can't spin it no other way. It's too clear. And I think the commission needs to do something about it because it can give me an incentive, you know, anytime I'm not feeling good in a fight, take a knee.
Well, they said
and that's not a shot at Tank. I respect Tank and I like Tank a lot, but you can't do that.
They reversed the result of your fight.
Yeah.
Should they reverse the result of that fight as well?
Just depends. Like if that changes the whole fight, if that gives Roach a victory, give him the victory. That's how you keep the integrity of the sport, right? That's why they suspended me, right, to keep the integrity of the sport. So I feel like if you're gonna do to me, you gotta.
Then there's Ryan Garcia, who, despite having suffered a knockout loss himself, has continued speaking out online. He's been using social media to direct criticism toward Gervonta Davis, questioning his decisions and even ridiculing him for taking the fight against Lamont Roach Jr.